Hey guys, what is up? Today I come to you yet with another weekly review of Sakamoto desu, and in this week's episode, episode 11, I can't wait for episode 12, simply because the guy that I like, the antagonist of this entire series, has reappeared once again. So before I get into that, we know Achan and his two friends, who I do not remember their name as much, but remember when they were first introduced, they tried to get Sakamoto into trouble with the fire in the science room. And knowing how how many people in the series tried to make Sakamoto look bad or do something in order for him to get in trouble, Sakamoto always somehow solves the problem or saves the day. And at the end of it, those people who try to cause him trouble end up liking Sakamoto and having good intentions instead of ill intentions against him. So Achan, he started liking Sakamoto and tried to follow his footsteps, but at the same time still trying to retain the image of a delinquent. So knowing that he grew up in the snowy parts and the very cold parts of Japan, Haikido, or whatever the name is, I'm sorry if I butchered the name, but he grew up with snow and Sakamoto never experienced snow, so he tried to teach him how to fully experience what it's like to when the place has snow. So he showed him making snow angels or building snowman, which, knowing Sakamoto, he's gonna make it very unique and very different and something that's very Sakamoto like. And Achan is getting very angsty, and then he ends up seeing Fukase, which he is my favorite antagonist, the person who really wants to destroy Sakamoto. He comes back into this episode, and his first appearance was back in episode 7 or episode 8. And I just really enjoyed this character. It's like, this is like the type of character that you want to see in other series, because you never know what they're plotting. They use people in order to carry out their plot until the big revelation on what they want to do. So for him, who's the complete opposite of Sakamoto, how will Sakamoto overcome once he finds out who is this person? But before I can get further into that, he is telling Achan, try to find various ways in order to beat Sakamoto. So he and Sakamoto have this snowball fight, and basically at the end of it, Sakamoto wins, and Achan loses, and he's he's really depressed by it. And Fukase is trying to use him. He's getting into his mind, and he's if you go back to your ways, or are you forgetting who you really were? You weren't this person that was always following Sakamoto, trying to be like him, like a good person. You were always someone that was doing things to hurt people and seek the fun of it, and not trying to be like every other person, like any ordinary person. So he's trying to draw back in Achan, because right now he's in this disarray in his mind, where he doesn't know what's right from wrong anymore. Does he want to stick with Sakamoto and continue having this fun, or does he want to go back to his old ways? So Fukase is like, what's the point? Are you trying to be like Sakamoto? Because he did what he did, you're trying to be like him, when you clearly know you done much more worse, and you're trying to be something that you're not? Why not come back to what you originally were? Because this is who you are. This is what signifies who you are, and that will never change. You're trying to become something that you are not, when really this is who you were: a delinquent, a no good, an outcast from society and from school and whatnot. This is who you are, and this suits you best. So Fukase, who we heard all these things about, he never graduated from high school, and how the delinquents of the school, Hayabusa and the others, they are about to go. It's almost close to the end of the school year, so soon enough Sakamoto will be going to his second year, as well as other students in his class, as well as Hayabusa will become a third year, and they're going to end up in the same year as Fukase, which many of them are very fearful, because they do not know what's up his sleeve. Because one minute he can just click like that, and all of them can just, who knows what will happen to these characters. So I know his intentions are to try to run Sakamoto out to school, but why? It can't just because he's a person that everyone likes. What is it about Sakamoto that he has just this agenda to want to get rid of. It can't be just only solely because he doesn't like him or because he's the most liked guy in the school. It can't just be that. Is he like, is this really a sick game that he wants, or has he met Sakamoto and Sakamoto has done something to him that irritated him and he wants to get back the revenge or something like that, and he's being manipulative and just sadistic in his plots to get rid of Sakamoto from their school. I just cannot wait. And I want them to, I mean, they're going to try to be funny, but at the same time, they're going to put like a little twist with this character Fukase, and I cannot wait to see next week's episode of what they're going to show. So if you saw this week's episode of Sakamoto desu, please tell me in the comment section below what your thoughts are on it. What do you think Fukase is plotting and using Achan for whatever plans he has to get to Sakamoto? The links are in the description box, so you can go and check that out. And I'm Kimmy Chan of Anime Legends Podcast, and I will see you guys later. Bye.